Hello everybody, and that's enough of my face. I have stuff to show you. Okay, so do we remember this guy? This tall, giant monster of a pack? This is what I started the AT with, and it is heavy. Get out of here. Alright, this is what I got in Hot Springs, because Trey told me to buy a lighter, smaller pack. It has the brain. I took it off because I took a plane ride with this backpack and I didn't want the brain with me at the time. Thanks, Sirens. So this is the Exos 58 from Osprey, and I used it from Hot Springs to Katahdin on the Appalachian Trail in 2017, and it was a wonderful pack. I loved every feature about it. I loved this air speed back plate. It was just great. My one problem was when I started losing weight, and boy did I lose weight. I couldn't cinch the belts up tight enough to support the weight on my hips because I didn't have any hips. So that was the one problem I had with this pack. And for my Pacific Crest Trail hike this year, yes, I got a permit. Yes, it's for May 27th, a very late start for a permit, and I am beside myself with problems. We'll cover those later. Talking about backpacks right now. So I wanted another Osprey Exos 58. I was thinking about 48. You know, if you can't carry as much, you won't carry as much. It'll be lighter. But it just kind of boiled down to getting the 58 because I heard the BV 500 fits in the 58 a lot better than it fits in the 48 Exos. But again, my problem was these belts, and it couldn't. Even at its smallest cinch, the belt was still loose. So did some research, tried to shop around, and eventually just found my new pack for the Pacific Crest Trail 2022. It is the Osprey Exos 58. But this model has a feature. Whoops. Dropping stuff. I'll get to that later. It has no belt pockets. So, you know, what am I gonna do? No, it's actually cool. I didn't use my belt pockets that much, so no biggie. And this belt is a lot smaller than this belt, which I can barely get my thumb to pinky on. So when I am extremely losing weight on the Pacific Crest Trail, hopefully not as bad this time because I'm gonna be eating food like a monster, these hip belts should keep it on whatever is left of my hips. And I got me some new Trail Ergo corks, black diamonds. Those were really bomb-proof trekking poles on the Appalachian Trail. This is one of my ones that kind of had a stumble with there towards the end. It's kind of bendy. I know y'all are gonna say, oh well, black diamond will replace. Yeah, sure, yeah, whatever, okay. But I've kept them and used them around to poke things and prod things. But yeah, this is what the cork handles look like after a through hike versus never been touched before. So really great poles. Never had a problem with any of the flip locks. Also, since I'm trying to go lighter, I'm not using my boots. I'm using these Fadangle Trail Runners Ultras. So I got me some of the Ultra gaiters that hook up to the front and back of the shoe. So we'll be giving that a shot. This is the Climate Insulated Hammock 5 or V sleeping pad. And I watched a couple reviews about this before I picked it up off REI. And my one concern, other than, you know, it's this big, is that it might be a tad too big for my Eno Jungle Nest, but I will overcome. I'll be in there. I'll wrap up in this thing like a freaking burrito if I have to. I like the deal that it has these wings on either side, so that when you move your arms, you're not pressed up against the exterior of your hammock. So give that a shot. And in the desert where I have no or not enough trees, I'll just slap this bad boy on the ground with my ground cloth and put my Eno dry fly up with my 2 trekking poles and just tarp tent. Back over here to the oh yeah, got one of these guys, 6 Moon Design Silver Shadow umbrella. It's light. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I don't know why people would have a problem carrying this thing, but you know, people have their problems. And I can get it out of here. The big, let me think compared to the pack. Big BV 500 Bear Vault. I'm not gonna lie, I had some difficulty getting into this thing last night because of this push down feature. You know, I thought I had strong hands, but evidently I have weak little T-Rex hands or something. I don't know. But I figured it out with putting a knife down right here and then just rolling the lid past the knife blade. Bada bing, bada boom, it opened easy peasy. But my fingers were not having any of it last night. So I'm gonna throw all this stuff back in the bag and grab me a couple liters of water, add some weight to this pack, and I'm gonna go walk down the road. What's up about that? I have fixed an issue that I currently was experiencing a lot at the end of last year and beginning of this year. Was my phone didn't like iMovie anymore. It's weird because it's an iPhone, so I had to delete a lot of stuff and reinstall a bunch of stuff, probably because this is a very old iPhone and it's on its way to the great recycling bin in the sky. But I now have access to iMovie, and I will put up a lot of videos quick, fast, and in a hurry because I want to I'm excited. I'm more than excited. I have just under 100 days before I'm hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, and with a late start date I will be running through the desert. I kid you not. So best wishes to everyone out there. I'm gonna get this stuff packed and get in the right shoes and get on down the road. Yeah, as I was walking, I was wanting to you know, start working on my tan, and all these clouds moved in. Like, look out, I don't want to blind y'all, but my legs, they white. So getting into that, what I touched on showing y'all my backpack, just a few days ago, Kyle Hates Hiking put up a video that just spoke to my soul. It was everything that is going through my mind. He put a video out on, and it's his 5 reasons why he he feels he might fail this year's PCT because he has a start date in May as well. And it just boils down to, you know, concerns for water in the desert. Will there be any by the time we get through? Starting so late, will we get to Oregon and Washington before snow starts coming in? And really, you just don't know. I mean, if anyone's got a crystal ball that they want to look into and let me know, that'd be cool. But you just don't know. And fire closures, whether or not there'll be a lot, a little, how you handle them, how do you road walk around them, do you just yellow blaze? And you know, what is a through hike means to you may or may not mean the same thing to everybody else. And just, you know, being injured, taking one bad step can have horrible repercussions. I was on the Appalachian Trail in 2017. I had a few slips and tumbles, and I think I tweaked one of my knees once a little bit, but I just kept going. Oh, and after I switched from my boots to some lower cut shoes, I rolled my right ankle many times, but I just kept going. And I was super fortunate, dumb luck, I don't know. There were so many other hikers on the trail that year with a lot more hiking experience and just outdoorsmanship than myself, and they were getting injured. They were having to get off the trail. So being that I was able to start in Georgia and finish in Maine on the AT was, you know, just, hey, the sun came out. Working on my tan. Like I said, it was amazing that I was able to accomplish it. Now, after the Appalachian Trail, I wanted to do a cross-country bike ride, and I went up and did Ragbri with my Surly and all my camping gear, and I failed that. I quit on the second day. It was not where I wanted to be. It was too crowded. It was too hot. Yeah, I mean, I was watching people die on the road in front of me, falling off their bicycles. Just nah. I like cycling, and I love my bike, and I will do more cycling when and where I want to do it, not through the hottest parts of Iowa in the hottest parts of the year. So there's that. But yeah, getting back to the PCT, I've known what it's like to quit. I know what it's like to succeed. And I'm approaching the Pacific Crest Trail with sort of a fluid mentality. You know, you just gotta see what is, see what develops and react accordingly. So there's that. Anyways, I've been walking for about an hour with my pack on. It's good. My left shoulder's going, what's this? I'm telling it, that's a backpack strap. Yeah, you'll love it. But other than that, pack feels good. I really like that airspeed vent between my back, or between my shirt and my pack. And yeah, I'm gonna walk on into Springfield, say hello to my people at work today because I'm off, and walk on back home.